wise, be wise. Don't be sleeping. This is not the right time for Africans leaders to sleep. Wake up from your bed. Wake up from your slumbering. Don't slumber. If you slumber, Africa is doomed. Europeans is doing by all means to captivate Africa. We suffer from 400 years of slavery, more than that. Africa is still suffering to recover back from the impact of the slavery in Africa. The slavery has beat Africa down to the grassroots. For what our grandparents were working, were struggling for Africa, just went in a twinkle of an eye because of Europeans. They colonize Africa and take whatsoever Africans have. All the natural resources is being colonized. All natural resources is being taken. Africa is empty. We start from zero again, Africans. And here is the Africa for us. There is Africa for us. We should not sleep as Africans. We will not condone any unrightful act in Africa. The hungry leaders of Africa, hear this word. It's only the leaders that are failing us in Africa. Africa is rich of natural resources, no matter how they loot our natural resources for how many good years. But still as Africa, we can survive on our own. Africa should not be depending on Europeans. Africa should not be depending on Europe. Africa, we can do on our own. If our hungry leaders stop eating the resources of Africa alone, corruption is the one destroying Africa. It's only when an European country have an interest in Africa will face Africa. But when they have no interest in Africa, they don't look. In fact, they don't know whether there's a continent called Africa. So Africans, we need to be wise and sober. African leaders, we need to be sober. They can't just be tipping us with their millions of dollars and we accept to sell our dignity, Africans. Just hear what this one is talking about. Saying they give $1 million to African country, some of African countries to help them sell. Just listen to this video.
Now that Africa is broke, today I am pleased to announce $100 million in support Benin, Ghana, Guinea, Cote d'Ivoire, and Togo. We are sorry for taking your ancestors as slaves, and we are here to make things right. We are here to stop the conflict and promote stability. To the leaders, the money we are giving out, please make sure you do not chop it alone.
Did we tell them we are hungry of money? Did we tell them we can't help ourselves? What is Africa? What is $1 million help doing in Africa? If those countries divide that $1 million, what is it? What is it? It's just a token. It's a bribe. They have a plan on that. It's a bribe. That $1 million is a bribe. Any African country that take that leaders are stupid. They are bribing the leaders to take that money so that they will have a way. If they said any agenda in Africa, you will not deny it because they give you money and you eat that money. You eat their money. So whatsoever that they say, you must abide by it because you take their money. They are using that money to scrutinize us, Africans. They are using that money as a scapegoat to Africa. They are using that money as a way to Africa. Because if somebody give you thousands of dollars, you seem to be much happy. If that person asks you for something, he said, as far as the person give me money, so I will not deny. They are trying to tip us that money so that they will have a way to loot us in Africa. Just see the Americans. What is America related to Africa? See the Vice President of the US holding meeting in Ghana because their dollar value is going down. So Africa is full of natural resources. Africa can back them. Why are Africans leaders so blind? Why are they not seeing future? Why are they crazy enough? We cannot accept it. We don't need their money. Let them keep it. Africa is okay. This is an insult. $1 million to African countries to help themselves. And listen to the last word.
As the money we are giving out, please make sure you do not chop it alone.
That he said. He said, let African leaders not eat that money. Because they know African leaders are fond of eating the trips that they are being given by Europeans. They tip them so that to have a gain in Africa, to lose Africa. We will not accept it as Africans. If you are hungry as a leader, know where to feed yourself. Not if you want money from Europeans, beg them on your name, not in the name of Africa. Africa, we can survive on our own. If you want to support Africa, don't give it to the president. Go and give charity. Come to Africa and give charity to people. If you say you want to support Africa, you can tip sort with that money, say that you are supporting Africa. We don't need it.